are on our way to our first trip of 2024. Yes, it's been 8 months. 8 months since our most recent cruise, and we're finally getting back on a cruise ship. But before we get on the cruise ship, we got some more to share with you.
Hello.
A little bit of conversation, a little bit of relaxation. Across the sea, city to city, come par with me. Tell me when you're ready to leave. With my cruising family, across the skies and sea. Come and par with me, yeah. What you waiting for? Just step out that door and explore. Are you ready to par with me and this cruising family? My cruising family.
Yeah, it smiles now, but let me tell you, a sister is tired. To all the mamas who just say, you know what, it's too much work, I'm not going to do the trip. I'm tired. I'm cranky. It's been one of those days. Matter of fact, it's been one of those weeks. I actually worked all the way up until today, which is breaking one of my rules, which is make sure that you take a day off, a gap day between your travel before you go and after you go. I didn't do that, and so I am feeling it. So on top of work, good thing is I was able to work from home. So right after work, I was able to run and do my hair the other day. Right after work, I was able to start packing yesterday. Packing for 4, okay? Yes, it's 5 of us, but mommy always packs. Right, mommy? You always pack for yourself?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Of course.
You see these boys though? All right, LJ,
Yeah.
did you help mommy pack? Be honest.
Well-
okay, be honest.
Well, I only packed about like 2 stuff. I packed 2 stuff.
Two things? Okay.
Yeah.
AJ, did you help mommy pack? Thank you for being honest. Listen, it happens all the time. And every trip, I rant and rave about, what do I say, boys? What do I say every trip?
Last trip.
It's the last time I'm doing what?
This.
Yeah.
I'm on a trip, but you lied to yourself.
But I like to myself. They telling the truth. But yeah, as I was saying, to the mamas who feel like it's a lot, it is a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, especially when it's more than one kid. It's a lot when it's one kid. It's a lot when it's all of us. I pack for Alan as well, so that's 4 people, and some people have a hard time packing just for themselves. So imagine that times 4. So our sister's tired, but I realized something as soon as I turned the camera on. There was a smile on my face, because I've missed y'all. I've really missed y'all. Stay tuned and come along, see what we have in store for you this first trip of 2024. Alan is sitting in the front, and with the driver, we're in an Uber heading to the airport, and I didn't even get Alan's feedback. So Al,
Yes.
how's your wife been this past day or 2?
She's always been just before trip.
Look at the people don't live with me. Can you tell them what you mean?
Cranky,
Cranky.
frustrated.
Yeah. Why
Stressed
though?
out.
Why though?
Why?
Everything I just said, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, all right. This is also our first time flying out of Newark Liberty International Airport. All this time we've been living in New York. We've always flown out of JFK. I've flown out of LaGuardia once, maybe twice, definitely once. But yeah, JFK is our thing. But for where we're heading to, Newark is the only non-stop, or well, United has the only non-stop flight from this side of the country to where we're heading. Any guesses? Let me know in the comments. A quick stop here in the United Lounge. This is our first lounge experience, guys. So yes, we are at Newark International, Newark Liberty International, and I purchased passes for us to come to the United Lounge because our flight is a United flight, a long haul flight, and so we figured we'd, relax in the lounge a little bit before we're on this airplane. Braised chicken, honey glazed carrots, and pasta. While you're stuffing your face with a sandwich.
A turkey sandwich.
I got a turkey sandwich too. It's actually sweet.
It's actually sweet and fresh.
Yeah. So you two, are you both excited for the vacation?
Oh yes, I'm looking forward to it. What about you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And you, Mom, are you looking forward to it?
Take a guess.
Yes. Yeah, so I am also excited for this vacation. Okay, so Dad, are you excited for this vacation?
Actually, I'm looking forward to getting away from New York for a while.
Okay, reasonable answer, reasonable answer.
Let us know if you need any assistance finding a place for your bag. We're here to help. If you're seated in an exit row, now is a good time to review the
We're
safety
back, y'all.
cards
Stay
in the
tuned to
seat
see where we're
pocket in
heading.
front of you.
So we did get a neck pillow and a blanket each. Here's the little neck pillow on United. And the blanket. So yeah, there's no amenity kit like on Emirates, but hey, the trip is worth it. We received headphones on board this United Airlines Boeing 777 to watch and listen to United's entertainment system. You'll see the screen shows what to expect during this flight, from departure to the first meal service, to a light snack service, and a second meal service. This flight is scheduled to be about 14 hours long. However, as we boarded, the flight crew announced that our flying time would be just a little bit more than 13 hours, so that's a win. With an 8:55 p.m. departure time and it being dark outside, we did not record takeoff, but let's cozy up and get into this flight. As I scroll through to see the many movie and TV show options on board, let me add that our TV screens come up from the side of our seats, not on the seat back in front of us because there is no seat back in front of us. Alan and I purchased bulkhead seats in row 44, mainly to test out the legroom. More on that later. For our first meal on board this long-haul flight, we had the choice of chicken or pasta. Alan and I both chose chicken. We were not fans of this one though. There was also some sort of corn and vegetable salad, which was also not the best. We had a chocolate mini chip cookie crumb cake, that's a mouthful, and a dinner roll as well. For drinks, we selected ginger ale and white wine, which is included in this flight. The legroom in bulkhead seats was not as spacious as I thought it might be. Thank God for compression socks and Crocs. Honestly, the lack of a seat directly in front of me was good because no one could recline into my space, but the bulkhead wall stopped our feet from extending fully, which we could do in a regular economy seat by pushing them completely under the seats in front of us. If I didn't try this out though, I would have probably always wondered about this option. So for me, I now know that I prefer the regular economy seat over the bulkhead seat. Soon after first meal service, we all received a bottle of water. For those interested, our cruising altitude was between 37,000 and 40,000 feet. After watching the Barbie movie and some sleep, I jumped into watching Abbott Elementary while trying the balsamic chicken sandwich that was served as a snack with M&Ms. Again, not a favorite. The middle of this sandwich had frozen parts to it, but we went ahead and washed that down with some orange juice. After more sleep came the second full meal of the flight. We had the choice of an omelet or waffles. Alan and I chose waffles. The waffles had a nice fruit syrup, and they were actually the tastiest thing we ate on board this flight. We haven't landed yet, but I'm getting teary-eyed and really sentimental about this landing already. I knew this would be a special trip, but the closer we get to landing, my eyes are getting filled with tears. AJ is at the window, so he's recording on the phone. I'm recording on the regular camera. This is wow. Got my first glimpses of the land, y'all. Our First steps in Africa, Cape Town, South Africa. I see my sign. At Cape Town International Airport, we meet up with Brad, our tour guide from Cape Trio Tours, who will take us to our hotel for the next few days.
So this is Nelson Mandela Boulevard. That's part of the Atlantic Ocean. During the day, that's where they paraglide off.
Okay.
And then on there's Table Mountain in a glory. Right on top, you'll see a building now. That's the top of the cable car.
Okay. We will be staying at the Doubletree by Hilton Cape Town, Upper East Side. Here we are at the Doubletree by Hilton, rooms 205 and 206 in Cape Town, Upper East Side. These two rooms are considered somewhat adjoining, but they don't adjoin in the traditional sense. Room 206 is where Alan and I will stay. Room 205 is where Mommy and the boys are. For the price of Cape Town hotels that I saw while I was doing my research and planning this trip, this is a steal, okay? This hotel was the lowest cost for a family of 5 at a reasonable kind of, traveler rating, because I do read ratings on TripAdvisor and on the hotel site itself and on Google, and this hotel is pretty good for the price you pay compared to what other hotels in Cape Town are charging. So that's the reason we're here. And not the reason we're in Cape Town, but that's the reason we're at the Doubletree. And if you stick around, you'll see more about why we're in Cape Town, and this is just the beginning. We're gonna unwind, and yeah, thanks for joining us. Stick around for this entire My Cruising Family, Cape Town, South Africa, and Namibia series. After unpacking, it's time for Alan's birthday dinner at the hotel restaurant Liberties. The menu is extensive. Take a look at all of this, all that Liberties has to offer, and let us know what you think you would order. Just so you know, these prices are excellent, as at the time of this recording, the conversion of Rand to USD is approximately 18 Rand to 1 USD. The front desk just surprised Alan with a happy birthday treat. For our first meal in Cape Town, it's the Eastside Burger well done for LJ, a margarita pizza no basil for AJ, and in case you all don't already know, our boys can be picky eaters, especially on vacation, but they're loving this. Chicken cashew chili vegetable for my mom, a side of chicken strips for AJ, butter chicken curry for the birthday boy Alan, and for me, a thyme and butter pan roast chicken supreme. The food here at Liberties is excellent. Even our picky eater sons love it. Now that's a big win. We are thoroughly enjoying this family time, this food, and this experience overall, and it's just the beginning. Good food, good drinks, good company, good times. It is now the end of our first day in Cape Town. Not a first full day, but this was our travel day as you've seen. Thank you for watching. I am super tired, even though I'm smiling. I'm sure I look tired, okay? And so I'm going to bed. Good morning from Cape Town. We're on our way for our first full day of sightseeing and fun, but first a quick stop in the Bokop area.
So they are the only 2 Nobel Prize winners that lived in the same street in Soweto.
Oh, wow.
So Archbishop Desmond Tutu, he headed up the struggle via the church.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Nelson Mandela was imprisoned
Yeah.
in the 1970s. The charge was treason.
Oh, wow.
But he
charge
came
was
out,
treason.
being liberated in his mind.
Stronger than you intake.
He understood the power of forgiveness
Yeah.
and harboring bitterness. And he was seen as the father of the nation, and as a father you can't have bitterness and resentment.
Right.
You can't lead a family.
Right.
So his vision was different, but he came out a better person.
Yeah.
New mindset, new focus. So now we're coming into the city center. Table Mountain is slightly covered. We might have to do that later on today.
Okay.
On the way back.
Yeah.
This is just a passing cloud, and we'll clean up later on.
Spreading the tablecloth.
The cloth is there. So all these flags, these are all bars, pubs, you know, little discos, and this comes alive at night. And
Look, we're in Burger King.
Burger King.
There's a Burger King.
Yeah, for $2 you get a meal.
After a nice drive and chat with Brad, our tour guide from Cape Trio Tours, we're now pulling into the Bocap area to meet up with our photographer, Natalie from Flytographer. If you've been subscribed for some time or have been following my cruising family on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, you will likely already know that I love taking pictures, especially during family vacations. Bocap Deli. Let's find Bocap Deli. It's my understanding that these brightly colored homes in Bocap were all once white. That was when properties were being leased to slaves who weren't at the time allowed to own property, but when home ownership became allowed, they painted their homes in bright, vibrant colors.
They could not touch you as a protester if you stood on the steps.
Okay.
So everyone ran to the church.
Wow.
And you'd sit there for a whole day until the cops, you know, gave up.
Wow.
But this was a strategic church during the struggle.
I grew up hearing about Archbishop Desmond Tutu a lot while I was in Jamaica. So this is, wow.
Yeah, no, he was a stalwart, you know, he was.
Yeah.
And of course, next door, you got the crypt, that's a jazz club.
Oh.
So just underneath the church, you got the crypt. Thousands were crammed and kept. When the Dutch first arrived and they brought slaves, and every one of my friends have had one surname of the month or the other.
Really?
January, February, March, April. Today, especially in the colored communities, mainly colored communities, you would have the surname of the
month?
The months, yeah.
Wow.
So this is where slaves stood on. This is where they were kind of kept and sold and traded. And
Wow. Since we had an early photo shoot and didn't have breakfast at the hotel, Brad is taking us to one of the best coffee houses in Cape Town. This is probably the best coffee house in Cape Town, Truth Coffee. This is really nice.
Cortado is 1:1, so the amount of milk and coffee in the cup is equal. Flat white, that's 1:3, very similar to cappuccino, so we don't do cappuccino, we do the flat white. And lastly, a latte, 1:5, it has more milk, and it also comes in a slightly bigger cup than all the other options.
Okay.
So right here, you'll choose which coffee bean you want me to use to prepare your coffee.
Okay.
At the bottom there, everything is cold, it has coffee in it. We also do mocha, which is a mixture of hot chocolate and coffee, and we do hot chocolate.
Okay.
We also have baby chinos as well. It's like hot chocolate but in a smaller cup. So with the coffee beans, if I can just go into depth with that, the Resurrection blend, it's a chocolatey, nutty flavored bean. It's the most acidic amongst all those beans, and it goes really well with anything that has milk. The deep dark and twisted bean, that's more of a strong bold coffee. It's a dark roast, so if you like strong coffee, then the deep dark and twisted is a really good bean.
Good.
And then lastly, the black honey bean is the most sweetest bean. It has a fruity taste to it, and also since we don't add any sugars.
Oh yeah, this is great. Mommy's about to take a picture of her coffee before she drinks it, and that's a good sized cup.
that's a good size.
Yeah. Slow down the footage, pause if you'd like, to take a look at this menu and let us know in the comments what you think you would order here. The menu is extensive and our waitress is so wonderful. That's amazing. We did not expect that nor ask for it. Very observant. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This place, Truth Coffee, is truly a gem. It says happy belated birthday. We didn't expect that. You're the best. Thank you.
Who told you?
Thank you. It had to be Brad.
A little birdie did it. A little birdie.
All right, first sip. Can you believe that this girl here, who usually adds a bunch of sugar to coffee, is enjoying a latte with no sugar needed? This latte is really good. Remember our waitress mentioned a tiny hot chocolate? Well, LJ is enjoying one of those and a deconstructed burger he gets to put together himself. AJ loves the bacon and fries here. All of us are raving about Truth Coffee, okay? Now back to the tour van with the additional bacon in hand that AJ ordered for the road.
So this is part of the Atlantic seaboard. So I'm just coming to chill, relax, walk, bring the dogs. So because of the small space, it was just, the logical idea was to build apartments.
Right.
But these are massive apartments. So one apartment is the size of a huge house. We must stop at Maiden's Cove, and that should give such a beautiful view of Table Mountain and a Lion's Head.
Got it. Look at this! I could sit here and relax all day. The camera doesn't do this justice. Beautiful is an understatement. After taking in those gorgeous views at Maiden's Cove, we are now heading to Chapman's Peak, which is famous for jaw-dropping views of coastal Cape Town. According to chapmanspeakdrive.co.za, Chapman's Peak Drive winds its way between Noordhoek and Hout Bay on the Atlantic coast of the southwestern tip of South Africa.
So the Germans love Cape Town.
Yeah.
And of course, Namibia is the second largest German community outside of Germany.
Okay.
And then Durban has got the second largest Indian community outside of India.
Wow, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, for real, that's... Just so you know, most of the locations we're visiting today are places that I researched and listed before this trip as must-do items. Shout out to my fellow travel content creator, Carlene from See It With C, who assured me that many of the things I want to do while in Cape Town can be done even in a day. Carlene has been to Cape Town a bunch of times, and I'm thankful I was able to chat with her when preparing for this trip. Of course, shout out also to Granwell from Cape Trio Tours and Brad, our tour guide, for bringing my list of must-do items to life. We are now on our way to get what we hear is some of the best ice cream with good natural ingredients, but wow, man, we have to pull over and pause to take in more scenery along the way. There are amazing views all around coastal Cape Town. Okay, so on to Noordhoek Farm Village for ice cream, and yes, that says Kristen's Kick-Ass Ice Cream.
Oh, wow. Double scoop. Thank you.
You can see the camera
There's even
also.
a camera for you.
Oh, a camera for me! Ah!
You can also zoom in.
It zooms?
Yeah.
After a brief walk around the farm village, we are heading to our next must-see item while in Cape Town, Boulders Beach. Go ahead and comment below if you know what Boulders Beach is famous for, and if you don't yet know, you'll see in a few seconds. So the penguins, let's go.
Check everyone. They're not funny whatsoever.
Penguins will bite. Please do not touch feet on the penguins. $500 fine.
Over there, you see them like talking to each other behind that rock.
If you watch them, watch closely, they got a print on the chest. That's their fingerprint.
Oh, wow. We had to come see the African penguins. I am in awe that there are penguins in South Africa. We're taking a quick walk down to this public beach area just to see what it's like.
Let's go.
Quick stop here at Boulders Beach, the public area at Boulders Beach. And now we're heading up to our van, our tour van, to make one more major stop before we get back to the hotel. This next must-do item while in Cape Town is one of the most popular, and while we drive, we are having a whole lot of conversation with Brad.
So in Cape Town, you can get an amazing house for $300,000.
Thinking of moving to Cape Town yet? Well, we are now online for the Table Mountain Aerial Cableway, and LJ is not happy about the thought of going up the mountain in a cable car.
Don't want to go on this. Don't want to go on this attraction.
Why not?
Because I don't like going up high stuff.
Have I ever had you do something that hurt you?
No.
Have I ever put you in danger?
No.
So why don't you want to do this one? Mommy researched
Because it's
this.
height. Because it's height.
It's height, but you went higher than I did at where was the place we went? Chapman's Peak? You climbed up higher with Daddy than I did.
Well, it's the car. It's heavier. It can fall down into everything.
The cable car? No. No, baby, the cable car is not falling. Anywho, some folks in Cape Town choose to hike up Table Mountain, but I know that is not our portion, so I'm really hoping that LJ will take some deep breaths and be calm for this. While online to get to the cable car, our tour guide Brad named LJ Braveheart for this activity and told him and AJ that there are limited seats in the middle of the cable car where they can sit and not feel the motion of the cable car. Brad for the win.
Fine, is it that side? You can face the mountain.
Yeah, Lana and I will face them out.
Well, it's gonna lead us to the best spot. This is on this place.
Alright, ladies and gents, let's step inside. Let's move around the cable car as you enter, folks. Let's move around. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Table Mountain Aerial Cableway. As we go up, the floor will be rotating, so kindly step away from the sides and let go of all silver handbars. Thank you and enjoy.
What? The floor is rotating? Spinning? Okay, somehow in my research, I missed the part that the floor of the cable car rotates as it goes up and down the mountain. All right, that's what Brad meant about not feeling motion. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was thinking not feeling it go up or down, but I didn't get that, y'all. Okay, trying not to freak out while I hold this camera to share these amazing views with y'all. All right, Lord Jesus, help us. There are open windows along the side of the cable car so you can see more clearly in certain spots as the floor rotates. This is exhilarating, gorgeous, and freaky all at the same time. Comment below if you have been in or would ride this cable car. Remember, the other option is to hike or not go up this mountain, and we are going up this mountain, okay? You did it, Landon. We did it, right? Together? Okay, so if anyone else has vertigo like I do and you wonder if you can take the cable car up, you can. I did it, I survived, I'm still here. What I will say is be prepared for the floor moving beneath you, okay? That could be a little scary. And here, as we are at the mountain, we're walking up the steps to one of the various viewpoints. This could also be scary, but you can pick which viewpoint you want to go. How high? You can be mid-level, you can stay low, or you can go up higher. You see Lion's Head?
Where?
Right there where the paraglider is going, that's Lion's Head. And see?
Okay.
Capturing moments, especially moments with the fam. My fam, one of my favorite things in the world to do. You just gave us a little spiel downstairs about why you were crying and fussing. What was that about?
That was the fact I didn't want to go on this ride.
You didn't want to go on this ride, you called it? How was it? How has it been?
It's been good,
It's been good. What about if another little kid who's 9 years old, who has some level of fear of heights, wants to go on this but just is too afraid, or they think they're too afraid, what would you tell that little kid?
Just do it.
Just do it?
Let's do it.
Is there anything, any tips for sitting in the cable car? Where did you sit?
I sit in the chair that doesn't move.
Right, in the middle, right?
Yes, but I still move, so there's no point going on that.
It is, because the floor where I was standing circled around, so your floor wasn't moving, so that was good.
I guess.
All right, back to the cable car. We're back online for the tram, the cable car, and that's Camps Bay, which we drove by earlier.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The floor you are standing on is going to be rotating. I do ask that you step away from the sides, let go of the silver handbars, have your parachutes ready, and enjoy the ride.
I won't edit this part at all, so you can get a real feel, well, as real a feel as possible through this video for how the floor in the cable car rotates, and you can see the wind coming through. If you can see wind, you know what I mean. You see the effects of the wind coming through the open windows as well. Remember, I am standing still and the floor of the cable car is rotating to give these gorgeous, gorgeous views. And this right here is how I make it. So after a quick stop at the shop, because you know, just like any other major attraction, you exit through a shop. We picked up a few items, a few souvenirs, and now we're heading back to meet Brad. I gotta pay attention because there are lots of steps here. Bye, Table Mountain.
That was a good experience. Well done, guys. I know it was a big
Yes. It was wonderful. You delivered. Thank you, Brad. Afro Jam.
Afro Jam.
Have some fun.
Thank you. On the way back to our hotel, let's visit Afro Gems. Although this is clearly a jewelry shop, there are some small trinkets that may also be of interest. I had high hopes of purchasing jewelry here, but didn't. They have some really nice pieces though, and I did purchase 2 small purses. Back to our hotel. Wow.
Bless you guys.
After a full day out, we are now ready to enjoy our hotel for a little bit. Let us know in the comments, what would you do next? Sleep, eat, watch TV, find out where the party is tonight, or something else? Guess what we're doing next? Eating, of course. Oh, we're at the same table.
Want to sit on the She asked you want to sit on the other side.
No, this is good. Now I'm gonna call this our table.
You see? Look on your own menu. You have your own menu.
Lord have mercy.
No. Chicken strips and $40.
Alan is here doing the conversions of the cost of this food from Rand to US.
Chicken strips add-ons.
Okay, yeah, right here. And the prices are very reasonable. So the chicken strips is $2.22 in US money. What can you get for $2.22 at a sit-down restaurant in America? Especially when we live in New York. This is a great deal and great food. What is the most expensive meal of what we all just ordered from this menu? And let's see the conversion.
Most expensive meal would be Mommy's meal. The sticky Jack Daniel barbecue ribs, 230 Rand. Conversion.
So what? Converting it to?
American dollars.
Okay.
Divided by
US
18.
dollars. So that's the rough estimate. The most expensive meal that we've ordered for this sit-down dinner.
Approximately $13.
Yeah, pretty good in our estimation. And we live in New York, so. Okay, so the most expensive meal on the menu overall. None of us ordered it, but as you can see, it's the whiskey and pepper filet, and it's 295 Rand. So Alan's gonna do the conversion from Rand to USD on the most expensive menu item for dinner that we could see at this restaurant, and the most expensive one converts to $16, and if you want to round up, 40 cents USD. That's pretty darn good. Our first load shedding experience in Cape Town. So the power just went out as we sat here at the restaurant. As you can see, it's dark, and this is what happens in Cape Town from time to time. It's called load shedding, and there's a generator here at our hotel, so the lights are coming back on. And the good thing is at the front desk, there's a list of times for when the load shedding is expected each day. I didn't actually check the list today because I wasn't sure what time we'd be in and out and we had a full day, but load shedding happened. Just be prepared in Cape Town that load shedding will happen. There's Grandma's barbecue ribs, sticky Jack Daniels barbecue ribs. We both have butter curry chicken. Oh yes, with the roti. Yes. Thank you so much. Yum. Margarita pizza. And you got the same thing, right? You didn't
Yeah.
I'm on the phone playing again.
Hey, sorry.
This is really good. This roti looks kind of wet.
Oh yeah.
Was yours wet yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, why? Does it say anything about it?
Ooh.
I just ate a leaf.
Good. Okay, so the New Yorker in me totally appreciates the fresh garlic and fresh red peppers You know, like at the pizza shops in New York, you get powdery garlic in the little canister to shake on your pizza, and you'll get in the same canister or similar canister, you'll get the red pepper flakes to shake on a pizza. Who needs flakes and dried garlic when you got the fresh stuff?
I think that Aunt Tequila, when she comes in October, she should pick Brad to be her tour guide because he's really funny.
Yeah, he was really good. He was good with you guys. Do you think he was good too, LJ?
Yeah. See, I mean, and yes.
Yes.
He helped Glennon get over his fear of heights.
Yes.
I still have it.
Yeah, but you did well in the cable car.
Very well in the cable car, buddy.
We're fans
Very
of
proud
Brad.
of
Definitely fans of Brad and Cape Trio tours.
I am so proud of you, man.
We can't say it enough. We are so thankful for Cape Trio Tours. Granwell, who was in communication with me consistently before we actually arrived in Cape Town and when we planned out this whole trip. And Brad, who's been here with us. Granwell's out of town, and Brad is here to fill in, and can't be more pleased. Like, this has been amazing. Thank you, my dear Alan.
Welcome.
Does this room come with a butler? Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Well, what do we have here? An upgrade, and we still technically have one of the rooms on the second floor. But as of tonight, the 5 of us are staying here. Suite tour coming soon. After dinner, we upgraded our room, so good night from our King Loft suite at the Doubletree by Hilton, Cape Town, Upper East Side. Good morning from beautiful Cape Town, South Africa. Come along with us and see what we get into today. For the first time since being in Cape Town, we're in a van that's not Brad's. I'll explain. We're heading to the V&A waterfront for our second full day in Cape Town, South Africa. Before finding Cape Trio Tours and Brad, I had already booked a non-refundable Robben Island tour with another company. Today would have been the Robben Island tour, but right before landing in Cape Town, we learned that Robben Island tours were being canceled for the days we're in town. So we are now at the V&A waterfront anyway for another flytographer photo session with Natalie. But he was so good. Yeah, he did so well.
Were you nervous at the cable car? No.
Yeah.
No?
Yes.
Natalie suggested going into the Robben Island tour office to find out if the tours are in fact canceled, so I double checked and
What did they say?
It really isn't running. Visiting Robben Island is at the top of my must-do items in Cape Town. So yes, I'm disappointed. That's one of the reasons that I booked it early and now it's canceled. Anyway, we're making the best of this morning out at the V&A waterfront with yet another fabulous flytographer family photo session. This V&A waterfront is the primary area in which tourists stay in Cape Town. After our photo session, the waterfront literally becomes our playground for the morning, starting with the boys enjoying this play area near the waterfront mall entrance. Comment below if you've been to the V&A waterfront before and what you did here. Since we had a totally different plan for today, we will be winging it, and of course, we will share with you what we decide to do. Okay, so after a wonderful photo shoot with Natalie, we are about to go wash our hands so we can eat, because we're hungry. Now off to get some food, because we are very hungry. Very hungry. Hey, Hubs.
All right.
Even outside of the actual mall building we were just in, there are shops and restaurants. We had seen a few restaurants while taking photos earlier, so we'll go check them out. And yes, the lion is my favorite animal. Doesn't he look like Puma? Along with the shops and restaurants, we realized there's also a lot of artwork along the waterfront.
And that's how you set up a game of chess.
Yes.
With the orange chairs.
Yes,
and
the place.
tables?
Yes, the place with the orange chairs and tables. We can go and see what food they have. Yes, our LJ likes chess, and yes, we're going to see what food Time Out Cape Town has to offer. It's a food court we saw while taking photos earlier. But we're now learning none of the stations open until 11 a.m. today, so off to find breakfast or brunch somewhere else. You just asked me if I want to hear your rap about fast food. Okay, we're not going to record everything. All right, we're going to do a private rap about fast food. Okay, fam, let's go here because we remember a friendly waiter had greeted us when we passed by here earlier. You know the deal. Look at this menu and comment what you would order. Feel free to pause the video if you want to read the menu. Alan and my mom have hot chocolate, and this is how it's served.
I can see the.
See the steam, right?
I can see the brown. I can see the brown stuff mixing up under the cup.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool.
Oh, Grandma's doing it different.
That's just like Build the Bear, Build the Bird.
Yeah.
Now we're like.
Building your own hot chocolate, right?
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can.
Sadness.
Thank you.
A little bacon.
Put it down.
Put it right here, Amanda.
Thank
Maybe
you.
we'll have another portion?
Yeah.
Nice. Fancy pancake.
Thank you for this day. Thank you for this time together. I give you honor, glory, and praise and pray that this meal fills our spirit, souls, and bodies. Bless you and praise you. Thank you for your provision, your sustenance, and life. In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you. Go ahead and do that again, Landon. Go ahead and do that again. What you just did. What you just did. Is it good? You know it's good when you do a happy dance at the table. All right, time to dig in. Let me pour my tea though. While a lot of what we are ordering seems like food we can get in the US, there's just something that tastes so good about the food we've been having in Cape Town. Light, fresh, well cooked, well seasoned.
Thank you.
Thank you. How's everybody's meal?
It's good.
Mama, I had the camera on you. Oh, it's good. It's good.
This French toast is incredible.
Yeah, I had some of my French toast already, see? And it's yummy. And somebody loves the vanilla milkshake. How's your pancake?
It's good.
Yummy. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but this French toast is super tasty. It's perfectly fluffy, but not too fluffy, and it's definitely not dry or hard. The fruit, what kind of fruit is on it? That's strawberry, and there's some other berries. It's just a berry mix that's delicious. It's just really good. Now, AJ did say that Truth has better bacon. I would say Truth has a better selection, variety in their selection. So if you have the choice, I would say go there. But if you're on the waterfront and you want a quick bite to eat for breakfast, then this place is awesome. This is called Coco Safar. I'm looking at the umbrellas next to me because I didn't even take note of the name. A Coco Safar, right here on the waterfront.
We got the white chocolate and pistachio filled up with pistachios, the pasta di nata.
Walking along the waterfront after brunch, we spot this Speak South African sign. Know any of these words? We are now looking for a mini golf or cave golf location that Brad suggested that we go to while at the waterfront. Scratch Patch Cave Golf. That's where we're heading. Let's see if we can cross. Let's go, guys. Crossing the street here is not for the faint of heart, just saying. Here, you walk into a store where you can purchase tickets to play cave golf or go to the Scratch Patch, also located here. Now it's time for some cave golf here at the V&A waterfront. Look at them enjoying themselves over there. Are you enjoying yourself, Landon?
Very much.
Careful, guys. These beams really are low. Safety first. Crossing the street this time wasn't as crazy as before, but there is no traffic light here, so you still have to beware and move quickly. While we're out here at the waterfront taking in the sights and sounds that it has to offer, why not visit a souvenir shop? Love the messages on these bags. And yes, we are buying souvenirs here. So now we're walking over to a place called the Tree House here at the V&A waterfront, which is where we meet our shuttle back to the DoubleTree by Hilton, Cape Town, Upper East Side. And this is included in our hotel stay. So there's a complimentary shuttle leaving the DoubleTree. It leaves at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. And here from the waterfront back to the hotel, it leaves at 9:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m., 1:30 p.m., which is what we're about to get on, the 1:30 shuttle, and 3:30 p.m. and then 5:30 p.m. is the last one. We're on our way back to our hotel. This is the van sent by the DoubleTree by Hilton, Cape Town, Upper East Side. LJ is plumb tuckered out on my lap. Look at that. He's home. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, guys.
Also at the hotel are a few other restaurant choices, more of like a quick serve type of restaurant. You could tell I'm a Disney person talking about quick serve, huh? So we're stopping off. There's also like a little bodega corner store because I'm a New Yorker, so I'm a Disney New Yorker. And we're stopping off here to get some drinks for the boys. Mommy took them inside. As you can see, there's an ATM if you need it here at Shelf, which is the bodega. There's Mr. Allen with his resting Allen face, let's just call it that. And ooh, they just struck up something over here at Kimchi Asian Fusion. So you can come and sit here if ever you want to eat at the hotel, but not go to Liberty where we've been going. I gotta try that.
What is fruit?
I don't know, but I'm gonna try it. Why did I say I don't know what fruit chutney is? I know I enjoy mango chutney, and chutney is basically fruit marinated with spices. These fruit chutney Pringles are banging. Now time to head to our room, or shall I say, our suite. I don't remember if we showed you guys this before, but when you get on the elevator...
Yeah, no, you have to put the card in.
And press your floor. Yep. So this is the new lobby entryway for the 5th floor. We were on the 2nd floor before. I don't think we even showed you those hallways. Bro, man. And that's our old, our old rooms were down there. This is our balcony for the loft suite, the King Loft Suite. This is the balcony. During the daytime, obviously. We moved in here at night, so we didn't get to see what the view truly would offer. And this is the view. Just a quick photo stop before I shower because I thought I was looking cute today. We're back in our king room and we're gonna have movies. Look it. Yeah, you looking cute too, baby. You looking cute too. We're gonna have movies, snacks, and I think I'm gonna go downstairs and get some kimchi. It's a chill evening for us. And this is what the room actually looks like, lived in, okay? Our home, our Cape Town home. We're about to wash off or wipe off these groceries. Not really groceries, it's snacks. And here's our food from Kimchi and our pizza. Ooh, that's Alan's bulgogi beef. That's my yum yum chicken. So yes, we have pizza for the boys again and kimchi Asian fusion for the grown-ups. Although her food isn't pictured here, my mom has chicken wings and jasmine rice from kimchi. When I tell you all this food slaps, listen, it slaps. From early dinner in bed to backing up video files onto my laptop because I didn't back up any videos yesterday or the day before since we started this trip, and you know we want to share this experience with you, it's shaping up to be a relaxing evening. I'm hydrating well because I know I want to visit the hotel bar tonight. Right next to Liberty's restaurant in the hotel lobby is E Street Bar. Alan has a Let's Go Caribbean, I have a Wonderland Cosmo, and a glass of South African wine. Alan, you ready for your drink?
Yes, I am.
I'm enjoying this wind down and said to Al, let's cheers with the people to close out the vlog. You want to see how that goes? You're on camera.
Hi.
Where's your drink? They cannot see your drink. Put it, what are you, we're supposed to cheers? Cheers to the people watching. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone, for joining us for this second full day in Cape Town, South Africa. We do hope you come back and see what we get into tomorrow. Hit that notification bell, and if you haven't yet subscribed, I mean, what you waiting for?
Yeah, what's the problem?
We promise you won't be disappointed. Have a great day, and again, thanks for watching. Why do you keep doing that when they cannot see? He's here lifting the glass, and he ain't even in the frame. Like, what are you?
I love these bloopers.
This is not supposed to be a blooper. This was supposed to be closing out the vlog.
Close out the vlog with bloopers.
Oh, Lord.
What you waited for? Just step out that door and explore. Are you ready to par with me and this cruising family? My crew.